Hello Sagittarius, it is CJ here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. Saggy, I hope you're doing really well today. It is July. I have to think it's not July. It's August 3rd. It's the 3rd. Tomorrow's the 4th, which is that new moon in Leo. So it's a weekend. I hope you're having a beautiful day and that this weekend brings you a lot of joy and happiness. I don't know why I'm so confused, but I guess we are in Mercury retrograde now. So yay, yeehaw. Get used to me fumbling up my words because it always happens when it's Mercury retrograde. Anyway, Saggy, thank you for all of your love and your kindness. You're just amazing. Biggest heart ever. I love you, and I'm always saying extra prayers for you that everything good comes towards you. We're going to get into this reading. So it is timeless, although I did want to check into this and see what this new moon in Leo might have for you. If you're not aware, Leo is, fire sign, just like you. But Leo season is different, right? It's a little bit lighter. Leo is ruled by the sun. There's a lot of energy about Leo that is more about being in the spotlight, luxury, wanting more luxury. They're kind of, that's kind of the energy that they represent for parts of what Leo represents. I'm just repeating myself. So I'm feeling this might be a time, Saggy, where you maybe are more in the limelight, where the light is shining more upon you. And if that is something you're looking for, I think it's going to be a really great time to put yourself out there. So we're going to get into this. Now, when I was meditating on your energy, the thing that I received from my guides, which is interesting because I don't think I've ever had this image before, was a cactus. It was just like a cactus, kind of almost like when you'd see if you ever watched cartoons way back when, maybe the Roadrunner or something like that. It was a cactus. And so the message with this cactus that I was receiving is that there may be a prickly area right now in your life. You maybe, someone or something might kind of be feeling prickly, like a cactus. So this might be a weekend where there's conversation that comes in, although it is timeless. It could be any time. But also, they kind of made me dive a little bit deeper into what cactuses are. Obviously they're very pointy and they can hurt like hell. But cactuses hold a lot of water in them as well. So if you're in the desert and you had some means to be able to open a cactus up without getting stabbed by the needles, you would have water there. The needles can actually be used to mend things as well. So the energy I was picking up here is that if there's some kind of combative energy that you may be in, or someone around you is feeling that way, maybe there's been a disconnect. Again, I don't even know if this is going to be part of the tarot portion of this. There might be more to whatever this is than meets the eye, meaning kind of the feeling it was just like a conversation is needed to happen is what I'm feeling. And as I'm looking, I've got one of my stones here that's got the number 3 on it. So again, maybe this is going to be a time where healing happens and even renewal may come into your life, okay, in some area. All right, Saggy, I love you. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Bottom of the deck. This is my the Spirit Animal deck, by the way, for those of you that like to know that. We have Bat Spirit. It's a rebirth is assured. Wow, okay, and it's number 5. So 5s for me are always about a change. Wherever you're at right now, this does indicate that there's change up ahead. Again, rebirth. So there's something that you may be starting again, restarting. I'm feeling this more about relationship, but again, if it is about a relationship, I do feel it could be anything. It could be family. It could even be where you work. I don't know, some kind of miscommunication, something that would be prickly. They keep giving it to me. So I'm going to give it to you. So the bat. It is followed by the whale spirit, which is all about trusting the great mystery of life, right? Sometimes we don't understand why things are happening, where things get off. We have to lean in, or it is suggested to lean in to trust that everything's going to be working out for your highest good, okay? They don't want me to go any further, okay? So that's interesting. All right, Saggy, let's see what Spirit has for you. Let's begin, please. For Sagittarius, oh my goodness, this is going to be a hard month. For Sagittarius, please, Spirit, show me clearly what the message is for those that this is their reading. It will not resonate with everyone. Saggy, please keep that in mind, my love. Okay, might not be your reading. All right, let's begin. Sagittarius, what is the message, Spirit, that you would like Sagittarius to know? That's a lot of cards, but we'll take it. We have porcupine spirit. Isn't that interesting? Because the porcupine has a lot of needles on it as well, just like the cactus. And when they need to be defensive, they shoot their pines, their quills, don't they? So this card is about time for beginner's mind. Well, we already know that. We have the bat saying a rebirth is assured. A rebirth is happening. So now is that card coming out here. It is about reminding you that we can always start again. We can always try again. You know, every moment, every hour, every day is an opportunity for us to begin anew. Again, if this is about a relationship, whatever one might be, there's always an opportunity to begin again. That's crazy though. The quills on this is really kind of like almost looking like what it was looking like in the cactus image that I seen in my mind's eye. This card is 48, so that is, what is that? That is a 12, so it is 3. I just mentioned the 3 over here. Okay, so we've got the 3, so I do feel there is an opportunity to start fresh. Okay, let's put it that way. See what the other cards are. We have the butterfly spirit, Sag. This is number 11. It is the spiritual number here. This is all about your transformation. It is going to be beautiful. They're saying whatever it is that is transforming in your life, it will be beautiful, Saggy. So again, I don't know where you're at on the timeline, on your timeline, but this does have this energy of repairing, coming back together, a lot more hope and happiness. And I often feel when my guys are giving me the energy they are right now is when we can heal and have this new beginning, talking things out, working things out, if that is where you're at. Often a lot of beautiful things will follow after that. Because sometimes we just get out of alignment, right? Ourselves and each other. We also have the giraffe spirit here. This is number 29, so that is 11 as well. 2 11s now, and a 3. This is about seeing the big picture, Sag. Giraffes, I'm struggling with my words. Bear with me. Oh my goodness. Giraffes are so tall. So they have maybe not a bird's eye view, but my goodness, they have a pretty big view, don't they? So this is about seeing the bigger picture. If there's been in your life or lately where there's been a struggle with another person that has been close to you, I do think that this could be the time to patch it up. Patch it up. Look deeper than just the prickles. And again, it has to work for the other person too. They have to look at you and hear you and see you and be willing to meet you halfway as well. The bottom is skunk spirit. This is number 54, so it is a 9. 9s are about coming close to a conclusion, a cycle changing. This is about knowing your worth, Sag. Okay? So knowing your worth. There may be something that's been going on in your life where you maybe haven't been feeling maybe so confident. Maybe you've been feeling like you're second best, not good enough, something like that here. This is your energy now for you to step into your worth, knowing that you are worthy of everything and that you are loved. Again, I feel like there's going to have to be some communication here that happens. Let's see what comes out of the tarot. Okay, Saggy, give me 1 second. As always, I'm going to have a sip of water. Throat's just a little dry here. Okay. All right, so time for beginner's mind. Transformation is beautiful. See the big picture and know your worth. And the back card was a rebirth is assured. Okay, so let's get into your reading. Okay, animal spirit, let's go. Let's see. Okay, well, we have the 5 of Wands right off the top on the bottom. So, Sag, this is you, Leo, Aries. That's what it represents. Does not have to be that. 5 of Wands, though, is arguing. You know, in a nutshell, it is kind of dramatic energy. It is definitely not seeing eye to eye. It is maybe someone wanting to be right. Someone might not wanting to take responsibility for something. It's combat. So 5 of Wands perfectly on the bottom is fitting with what I was seeing. So there's some kind of disconnect. There's something going on here where, again, there's a lot of weird, it's a weird energy, Sag. It kind of feels like 2 people could be screaming at each other, but I'm also getting this other feeling of like, kind of trying to ignore the issue, kind of trying to skirt around it. Okay, so let's just keep going here. We have the 10 of Pentacles next, which is typically a beautiful card of a lot of resources, right? It can be inheritance. Maybe some of you are fighting with a sibling or something, or a family member over some money or sibling or property, or over some sibling, over a property or something like that. Because 10 of Pentacles typically does mean that. That's our earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or it is fighting within a family. Could be, right? Definitely could be fighting within a family. Siblings, parents, lover, children, whatever. We have the 8 of Cups next. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, our water energy. This is our emotions, our relationships, basically, in a nutshell again. This is walking away. This is 8 of Cups, or someone has walked away. Someone has stopped communicating even, it could be. So again, like that kind of feeling I was getting. We have the Ace of Pentacles next, which all aces are that seed that you can start and plant, and with the right amount of love and energy put into it, Saggy, if this relationship or connection, I'll put it that way, is worth it to you, you can have this brand new beginning. You can have a new start. Again, holy cow, we got the Mother of Swords, which is Queen of Swords, air energy now, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Speaking your truth. You know, the Queen of Swords is all about truth. She relies on logic and analytical skills, not so much the emotions. So this is actually that speaking the truth, but also being able to hear the truth, right? It takes you to the 6 of Swords, which is moving away from the hard times and the stress and the battle. You might not know exactly where it's taking you to, but it is somewhere better. Okay, so let's see. I feel like that is what this is about. I think that there's been some kind of, I'll say arguing. That's what I'm going to say. There's been some kind of arguing in some area of your life, if this is your reading. And I do feel, you know, I feel like this is, if this is your reading, Sag, I think that whoever the other people or person might be involved, I think that they're worth it to you, and I think that you're worth it to them. I think it's just that thing that happens in life where we just sometimes disconnect, and the more longer we allow ourselves to kind of pass like ships in the night, the harder it is to communicate. Everyone's defenses get up, everyone kind of starts to feel a little bit like, I'm not going to make the first move. But yet I'm still feeling like in this reading that there's something that can be healed. Okay. All right. Let's see what this is about. All right, Spirit, show me clearly, please. Thank you for guiding me in this reading for Sagittarius. We have the Lovers jumping out right off the top. Gemini's card, Major Arcana. Yeah, well, this could be a lover. This could be a relationship, romantic relationship that you've been in, and maybe there's disconnect. The thing is, especially in this deck, interesting, we have the World on the bottom. 2 Major Arcanas right at the start. These are the geese, right? And geese mate for life. The only time that they'll move on to another mate is if something has happened devastating to the other one. Other than that, every year they're still together. So there's loyalty here. There's harmony between these 2 geeses. Again, it is a choice card. But what's coming through here is it does feel like there is an opportunity to mend whatever has been broken. We do have that World. So the World, last major arcana in the tarot, the World represents the closure, the ending of a cycle. It can also represent being on top of the world or being seen by the world, etc., etc. But what I'm feeling here is that I think that this card is representing, well, some of you guys might walk away. Others of you may be like, okay, we got to turn this completely around. We have to start fresh and remove and clean up whatever's been keeping us disconnected. Okay? All right. Let's continue. Let's go a little bit more here. Show me more, please, Spirit, for Sagittarius. Oh, okay. Wow. Wow. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. So 5 of Pentacles with the 6 of Swords. For some of you, and the World is showing up again here too. And we've got the Sun as well. So this and the Fool. Wow. So look at that. They want me to show you. We've got the Fool, the World, and the Sun. 3 major arcanas on the bottom, like underneath the deck here. It's like a new beginning, closing out the old and allowing the sun and the joy and the happiness and whatever connection you had at one time come back together. Okay? Obviously not going to be for every single Saggy out there, but I'm really feeling it strongly for someone out there. This has probably been quite a long time of... I don't know, I feel like this has probably been going on for quite a while, and perhaps this has happened with more than one, but I sincerely feel like this relationship, again, I don't know what connection this is for you. I do feel it's been really hard. I don't know if you've been tested, if you and the other people involved have been really tested, put through the ringer, having a lot of responsibilities, let's say, on your shoulders that has just kind of worn you completely down. And so then, you know, it's hard to, we're people, so it's hard if we have a lot of stuff on our shoulders and we just feel like we're overwhelmed. It can sometimes be hard to have enough gas to make sure the other people or person involved is okay as well, right? And sometimes when everyone kind of gets off kilter, it can really screw us up. Can't quite see clearly. And that's what I'm feeling here, because that Five of Pentacles, normally it is about abandonment, right? Or feeling left out in the cold. Feeling like you're on your own. This could be representing you. It could be representing the other people involved here in this reading. Which is kind of a heavy energy, right? Because if there's a lot of love, again, however that is, if there's a lot of love, I feel like you can come back together. Okay, and then we have that Six of Swords, so it did jump out again. So moving to a better time, better connection, smoother connection. And because look, there's a rainbow, right? And the rainbow always comes after a storm. Okay, and then we have the Page of Pentacles on the bottom, which is starting brand new, a brand new path, a beginner mindset, again, as they're saying with a porcupine. Time for a beginner's mindset. You know, for some of you, you know, if this was a romantic relationship and maybe you've been together for a long time and things have been disconnected, maybe you feel like you're roommates, I don't know, maybe, you know, I don't know, maybe you feel like you're just battling all the time. A way to kind of reach out, and I don't know, you know, I can already hear people going, no, you know, just to do something nice for yourself, but do something a little nice for the other person. Yeah, you are not responsible for how they respond or how they react to it, but if it makes your heart feel a little bit better, I think that would be a beautiful thing to do. Okay, and again, they're asking me to look at this because we have the rainbow on top of this card as well. Okay, all right, what else, Spirit? But know your worth. Obviously, don't settle. Don't like take on things that are not yours. What else for Sag? Okay. The High Priestess and the Hermit. Wow, major arcana is here. Two of Pentacles on the bottom. So look, we have this butterfly energy, Sag, that is transformation is beautiful, right? Yeah, it's hard. It's difficult, you know, transforming ourselves, transforming our relationships. But it's possible. And when we get to the other side, it's usually very worth it. Interesting enough on this bottom, having that, oh wow, we got the Death card too. This Two of Pentacles, this butterfly cannot be free, cannot fly, right? It's stagnant, it's stuck. And so that's what it's feeling like. There's some stuckness in this reading that isn't healthy for you. I don't think it's healthy for anyone that's involved here. And it really does kind of need to be acknowledged and worked through. So that you can move forward. We have that Hermit card, Virgo's card. It's about going within, finding answers within yourself, asking yourself what you want, where you want to go, how you want to handle things, relying on you. Then we have that High Priestess looking over at the Hermit, like, what is your heart telling you? What is your intuition telling you? What do you want here out of this circumstance? Because we don't want to be stuck anymore. And if that's not enough, we have the Death card, which is Scorpio's card, death, rebirth. I mean, a lot of words here about birth, right? Beginner, rebirth, you know, and then we have the Emperor. So taking charge, taking control in a way to clear out whatever is not serving you and whoever else this is involving. I think there's more to this relationship. Like I want to say, I don't think, it doesn't feel like it would be easy to just walk away from it. Even though the Eight of Cups are here basically removing emotions, I feel like if this is making sense and it's your reading, I feel like this is about coming back together. But coming back together, but starting anew. If that makes sense too. Okay. All right, Spirit. Can you show me why the Five of Pentacles is here? Stay with this deck. Okay. The Queen of Wands, your energy. Queen of Wands, the feminine side here. There's something here that maybe you felt stagnant, maybe you felt it stunted. Okay, that might be the word. Stunted in this relationship, stunted in whatever relationship this is, where you haven't been able to create your magic, you haven't been able to do what you want to do, what you love to do, Perhaps, again, all the responsibilities, all that might be on your shoulders, it's kind of stunting your ability to really tap into your creative side and all that beautiful things inside you. Okay, so there is this feeling of kind of, you know, like kind of like walking away or closing the door or ignoring, or, you know, again, kind of this energy of being on your own with this Knight of Swords on the bottom, wanting to do the things you want to do, but for some reason feeling like you're not able to. Let's continue. I don't even know what to clarify here, Sag. Okay. I guess I don't need to. I was going to say in my head out loud, but I was saying it to my guys. Like, where is this taking, Sag? Like, what is the end result here? And the Ten of Pentacles came out. So this does feel like you can work through whatever this is, again, Saggy, because everyone's on different timelines. It's going to be different for each person that resonates. And again, this isn't going to be everyone's story here. But it does feel like if you can work through things and again, express what you're needing to express, and really kind of like no one on this planet is perfect. No one, right? We all fuck up. Some more than others, right? Again, it comes down to what you feel. How do you feel about yourself, and how do you feel about the other person or people involved? Are they important in your life? Do you love them? Do they love you? Is there genuine kindness and gentleness in this? If so, it feels like you're able to get to that Ten of Pentacles. Again, taking away from when this came out before, it does feel like this, whatever this is, can get back to stability and solidness. And again, like I said, I feel when we work through things with people that are meant to be in our lives and we're meant to be in their lives, a lot of beautiful things happen when we line up to that, you know? Again, if this isn't someone that you don't want in your life, Saggy, this is not the reading, because this reading is about coming back together, I feel. Ten of Swords on the bottom. Yeah, letting all of the stuff, the pain, the hurt, everything going, because resentment has built up here somewhere. Another sip of water. There is resentment on some level from things that might have happened 10 months ago, 10 years ago, you know, whatever. But there's resentment, and I do feel Spirit is saying, look, come on, we have to let that go. I mean, as long as you're not carrying it into the future as like someone's bad behavior or something. But again, the Ten of Swords is saying there's a possibility of letting this end now. And there's a possibility of having a beautiful stability here. And we have the Father of Swords next. So again, we have the Queen, now we have the Father. Look at this owl. Very serious. Kind of like, okay, are we going to focus on the good things, or are we going to focus on, you know, the things that we cannot change? Okay, I'm going to go one more. Getting warm in here, Sag. Okay, what else, Spirit? What else would you like Sagittarius to know? This could even talk about someone leaving your life, or has given you the cold shoulder, or has what you feel is abandonment or something, and them coming back to your life because they want to fix it. You know, we have the Ace of Swords, Sag. Wow. So, Ace of Swords, communication, right? This is our air energy, which represents communication. Everything goes on in our mind, but again, it is communication, talking things out, being very honest and truthful, because it is a sword of truth. There's no room to lie or hide any of feelings or emotions that you may have. This is about really having that clear, open conversation, and almost also being in that ability to be able to go, okay, well, I might not like everything that the other person or people say, but I'm strong enough to take it. I can hear it, and that is their perspective, just like I am allowed to have my perspective. So that Ace of Swords feels like kind of like a new start, if that makes sense. And then we have that Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. Beautiful. What I'm saying here is, like, when we clear out the shit in our life, when we clear out the stuff that is unhealthy and isn't good for anyone, and as long as there's still love there and you want to work it out, I feel that what comes next is a lot of blessings. Like a lot of blessings, because I feel like whatever union this is, I don't feel like it is a fleeting one. It feels like there's a lot of worth in this relationship. That's what I'm talking about. It feels like worth it to put the energy in to fix it. That's why they're giving me that image of that cactus, because again, I don't know a ton about cactuses or anything, but the image and the feeling my guides were giving me, Saggy, was literally like, yeah, it hurts if you walk into it or whatever, you get pinched by it, it's gonna hurt, but can you go beyond that? Can you see the positivity of the cactus besides just the pain and the prickles? If that makes sense. I hope it really does, because that's what they're giving me, right? And that's what I'm feeling. So it's kind of like working through the pricklies and it being worth it, right? Okay. Wheel of Fortune is everything changes for you, and I do feel for the better. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go into my Light Seers deck for a minute. Let's just see if there's anything else that wants to come out. It is a very beautiful energy. It feels hard at times. It feels like it's been major painful and confusing and kind of like, man, maybe I just leave. Maybe I won't talk to this person anymore. And in fact, someone probably has kind of in some way done that. But is there more to this that, like, okay, when Spirit says, see the big picture, Sag, what does the big picture look like for you? I think there that will lie your answer. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Oh, gosh. We have the Death card again. So the Death card, transformation, allow the transformation to come in. We have the Seven of Pentacles next. Oh, my God, I feel like we're kind of getting... Well, we are getting repeat numbers. We have the Seven of Pentacles, which is contemplating. You know, again, what you're asking yourself what it is you're wanting. What is the big picture? What does that look like for you? We have the Five of Pentacles, so we have that now twice. Some of you may feel like you're on your own and like you've got it all on your shoulders. Again, I might be repeating myself. I am in channel mode, so I'm not aware. And then we have the World again. Okay. Let's see, Spirit. Is there any other messages you have for Sagittarius, for those that they're going through this and this is their reading? Is there anything else you would like them to know? Anything else? And this new moon too, Sag, in Leo, all new moons are that beautiful clean slate, you know, where you can wipe everything off of it. You can get rid of it all, everything else. And so you have this beautiful clean slate that you can start again. The rebirth. Okay? All right. All right, Spirit. Is there anything else you have for beautiful Sag? Anything else for Sagittarius? Okay. Got the Seven of Pentacles again on the bottom. Yeah. We have the Two of Wands with the King of Pentacles. The Hierophant and the Two of Cups. Yeah, okay. Give me 1 second here. So Two of Wands. Now that can be you. It can be other people involved. Whatever. Two of Wands, though, is contemplating here, right? Let's look at one card at a time. No, again, it's a contemplation. This is weighing out the options. Weighing out what you want, what you're happy with, what you're not happy with. Again, this is not being able to see the coins underneath, right? So this person could actually be going, oh, man, there's not much, I'm not getting much back here because the tree is very small, the plant's very small. But meanwhile, underneath, there's all these beautiful big pentacles. Again, so it's really important to listen to your intuition, Saggy, but also know what do you want for the big picture? Where do you see yourself in 5 years, 10 years, whatever it is? Who's there with you? Is this person and the other, or the people involved here, are they with you, or do you see them without, like you living your life without them? Big questions here. And I think that's exactly what there's someone contemplating this. Which way do I go? What do I want? Then we get the King of Pentacles, which is stableness. Stableness, joy, happiness. This is a very beautiful energy, very grounded, also very resourceful, a lot of money, like not a lot of worry here. So, and she or he, actually looking over at the King of Pentacles. Like, can we have this tangible, grounded, beautiful, resourceful relationship? And I say the answer is yes, you can. But everything that is worth something has to take work. Nothing comes easy that is worthwhile, usually, right? And when we go over here on the bottom, Sag, as I said, we have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant, Taurus's card. This is, tradition, contracts, marriage, etc. We have it followed by the Two of Cups. So again, Two of Cups doesn't have to be love or any romantic love. Again, this can be your best friend, coming back with your best friend, coming back with your family, coming back to an understanding at work or something like that, however it may be. But it does feel, again, the message I'm receiving from my guides is that, transformation is beautiful and it is very possible. It's what do you want to do, and how important is this relationship to you, and there in that will lie your answer. Obviously you can't change anyone else. If the other person or people and parties involved don't want it, there's not much you can do about it, right? But I sincerely am feeling that the other person or people do want this repaired. That's how I feel, Saggy. Okay, that's where we're going to close out your reading for this new moon, although it is the 3rd of August. I almost said July again. So, okay, maybe it has something to do that started back in July. Okay, but look, there's so much promise, there's so much hope here. Again, it's just how much do you want it? And knowing your worth as well, because you don't want to settle for something that is shit either. But I don't get that energy here. Okay, Saggy, let's see, Spirit, where would you like me to go? What is this card? I just wanted to have a look here. Koi fish, Spirit, is, I don't know why I just was attracted to that. They actually didn't guide me that. But it does say there is always enough. So again, there's always enough love, right? There always is if it's a two-way street. Okay. Sag, let's go to Pearls of Wisdom and let's see what the advice is for, or guidance from Spirit. What do we have? Speak your truth. I don't think I've seen this for a bit. Speak your truth, beautiful Black Panther. It says, speak your truth without malice and become more powerful. When did you say something encouraging or positive to yourself? Okay, so all about your worth and all about speaking your truth. All right, Spirit, what is the message for Saggy? What is the final message you have for Saggy for today's reading? For those, we have 3. Okay. For those, this is their reading. All right, Saggy, we have build on your dreams. It says your heart guides you as you resurrect a forgotten dream and gain insights into your own ability. Events are about to change. So again, building on your dreams. What is that? What does that look like? What's the big picture? We have guidance. Beautiful, cute little fairy in the back. You are a beautiful soul providing a guiding light to others on their spiritual journey. Okay, so there's a lot that other people that could be involved here that could learn from you, from your guidance. All right, and then we have new growth, which is another butterfly. So it says, it is time to spread your wings and fly. Understanding another's point of view shows maturity and growth. Okay, so Sag, a lot of butterfly energy again in this reading. Well, 3. We've had 3, right? Yeah, transformative energy for sure. If that is what you would like, I think it feels like a beautiful union coming back together. So I wish you nothing but the very best if this is your reading and that is where you're at. I think it's very, very possible. So that's where we're going to leave your reading for today, for this weekend. All right, Saggy, thank you so much all again for being here and for all of your love. I love you so, so much. I'm going to send you big hugs always, 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 always. I hope that you can vibrationally feel it. Lots of kisses to you too. Okay, so like life is short. Some people are assholes. We don't need them in our life. Some people can be assholes for a moment, but maybe they're going through something. Sometimes we can be assholes, right? It's all about perspective and heart. What does your heart say? What does your heart, where does your heart want to lead you? Okay, Saggy. So with that, I'm going to leave you here, and I wish you nothing but a beautiful weekend as well. I hope that this helped for those of you that it is your reading. Again, Saggy, I love you. Stay safe. Take good care of yourself, and I hope to see you again, all right? All my love.